Hey guys, what's up? I was recently contacted by a company wanting me to review one of their lenses. I was pretty excited to hear from them. It is a company called Mcoplus or Mcoplus, I'm not sure which, but they sent me their 35mm f1.6 prime lens for Sony APS-C cameras to test out and take a look at. So let's get into it. So if you're on Amazon looking for cheap manual lenses for your Sony camera, you've probably come across names like Makey and newer 7 Artisans. They have sort of flooded the market with cheap, good quality manual lenses. This lens is made by Mcoplus, and it looks super similar to the Makey 35mm f1.7 lens. I'm not sure if they're manufactured the same or if they have any relation at all, but they are very similar. And based on the reviews I've seen of the Makey lens, this lens is very similar in performance and quality. So right now it's going on Amazon for $80, and I think that's a really good deal. I don't think it's worth a ton more than that because it doesn't have any autofocus, but the optical quality coming out of this lens is really good for the price.
Okay, here we have the box. You can see 35mm f1.6 in color black, made for Sony E-Mount. So let's open this up. Looks like we've got a little branded microfiber cloth, cardboard, and here is the lens itself. Looks like there's nothing else in the box other than more cardboard. And this lens is pretty small. You can see Mcoplus or Mcoplus. This is just, the lens cap just slips on. It doesn't have any mechanism to clip it on or anything, but it feels pretty snug. And let's take a look at the rear. So nice solid metal mount. That focus ring has a pretty long throw. In fact, let's see, if I hold it like this, it's about 180 degrees, maybe a little bit more. The aperture ring is very smooth, it is declicked. You can see it goes from f22 down to f1.8, so at f1.8, nice and open like that, and then f22 like that.
Mounted on the body of the A6500 or the A6000, it's about the same size as the kit lens that comes with those cameras. Maybe a little longer, and maybe a little heavier because it's all metal, but it's very similar size-wise. For anyone that hasn't shot a manual lens before, I highly recommend getting this lens or a lens like this that is manual focus. It really makes you be more deliberate in your photography and videography. You really have to choose how to frame things, how to focus things, how light you want it, what you want your exposure to be. So it really takes you down to the basics on photography, and it makes you think about your pictures more. The lens doesn't come with a lens hood. I don't even know if there is a lens hood that could be fit to this, but I think that's a bit unfortunate because during midday sun, when you're out and the sun's really strong, there is a lot of flaring in this lens. Even though there's lots of flaring, if you change your position slightly or just rotate a little, usually you can minimize the flaring or eliminate it completely. It is really easy to focus this lens if you use the built-in focus peaking on the camera. I've set mine to focus peaking medium with red as the color. However, you can use yellow or blue, and you can change the peaking sensitivity to low, medium, or high. I've been really pleased with this lens, and hopefully Mcoplus makes more of them and keeps sending them my way so I can make these reviews for you. If you're interested in buying this lens, or you just want to take a look at the specs and compare it with other lenses, take a look at my link in the description below and it will take you to the Amazon listing for this lens.